Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Mac Millennia here this millennia, but it is also Dooley Day. It is patch day, at least it was when I'm recording this, and that's quite relevant for old Dooley here, that is for sure. For a reason that you will notice very quickly. Very quickly. You probably already know if you play the game, but you'll notice, did you see it? Okay, well, I'll tell you in a moment. 12 gold, 2 income, enchanted item, gold tier skill. You know, it's a good question. Because of some changes, there's a potential that gold tier skill might actually be okay. Choose an enchanted item, though. Let's go for it, man. Let's do it. Heavy Hammlet. Heavy Hammlet, huh? Slow an item whenever you slow charge this. You may notice, if you didn't notice before, you probably notice now, I don't have a core. That's because they deleted them from the game. No, they did not delete them from the game. You get them at level 3 now, which I actually like a lot. You actually get to play the game a little bit, see what you have going on, and then you work towards the core later. I just like that. I think that's neat. So level 3, you can usually get it at the end of day 2, which is enough time to like start to get a feel of what your direction is. And that's nice. I like it. They also buffed the cores. They also made them silver or higher only, and then buffed them. So there's that all going on. What do we want to do? I'll go to middle, because why not? So Micro Dave could win us a day 1, like Hammlet. We can look at this kind of like a 6-second cooldown asterisk after it goes off once. The bugs got nerfed. We will not be able to find the slow spider because it is silver or higher only now. I think that SATCOM makes sense.
I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
I think that Rocket Launcher makes sense. I think it's a good card, and I think that Micro Dave might make sense too. I'm actually just hedging some bets here. I'm spending more money than I should. Bananable. Boom. I would like that. Slow an item for a second. Use that item to the left shield, yada. But overheal haste, you know, we'll see. But since you can pick the core after, you know, it's kind of neat. If you get the duct tape, you can pick your core after. You get to pick out of 5 possible cores, which there are currently 6. So it just means there's 1 you don't get. Boo. Just means there's 1 you don't get, which is kind of funny, but, you know, in the future there will be, well, hello. Let's do a little bit of this. When an adjacent item slows or freezes, so it's 8 burn. This does slow. It's not like crazy. Chris got changed in a way that I would consider to be a buff. It's a nerf at bronze, 7-second cooldown instead of 6, but it also does 15 damage, 15 shield, so maybe it's probably even a buff at bronze, honestly. But when you upgrade this card, these numbers don't change. This number changes now. 7, 6, 5, 4. Pretty darn good. That being said, I just don't have enough money for him. This is looking a little bit friend core. Okay. But we'll see. First of all, we could just knock it out. That could be the one that we don't get. So we do want to keep our options open. But it's looking a little companion core, but also it's kind of just looking Dave core, so it doesn't really matter. It's because I started Hammlet. Hammlet had the slow, led me to the Wasp, and then, you know, and Micro Dave is Micro Dave. We have 270 health. What? Oh yeah, because we start with more than Mac. My hunch would tell me that we're gonna die. Oh wait, no, that's out of ammo. That changes the trajectory of the fight by a lot. All right, no core, no problem. So we have friends, so we do need to be offered the tiny furry monster or caravan or whatever. It's more important than ever before, especially as Dooley, to get level 3 on day 2. So, what do we got? Catfish. God, it's really, like, that is really begging to be friend core. I'm going to take a free friend, though. That card's it's just not good anymore.
You might prefer our dentistry. She's
Okay.
amazing.
Final Flame's a little bit flexible because we could just then pivot to Ignition Core, which got buffed in a way that's kind of fun. Rightmost poison item. We wanted to try and do a slow build. Final Dose fits better in that. So, you know what? Let's try and see if we can maybe do a slow build at Dooley. Maybe. Okay. We even have basically a fishing rod for that too if we want. Meh. 4G. Surely we beat Rogue Scrapper. Rogue Scrapper does not like poison stacking. Slows or freezes. So Chem Snail got changed, and I would say buffed. And I would like to play that by the Green Wasp. And with the Hammlet, it's kind of the reasoning for wanting to even play them at all. Like, seeing Heavy Hammlet, I was like, okay. I do know that Chem Snail got changed in a way that I would say is a buff, which makes the Pylon package kind of interesting. But I don't know. Because also the spider got nerfed. Silver or higher. Okay, man. If you don't give me an experience option right here... Okay, I was going to say, if you don't give me an XP option right here, this is a crime. Because this is where we get our core. Alright. So Companion Core is there. Ignition Core is there. The Core is there. What do we not get? We don't get Weaponized. Which honestly looks really good. So how did these get changed? Silver plus. Flat damage, 50 damage across the board. 50 damage across the board. Weaponized, I think, is 20 across the board. They also are better when you upgrade them now. So the core goes 6, 5, 4. Crit core starts with 30 crit, which is way more respectable. I think it goes 30, like 45 or 60 or something. Armored core, this and the shield items to the right gain 20 shield for the fight. Really big deal. Ignition core, this and the burn items to the right gain 2 burn for the fight. So that's really, really appealing. I'm just trying to think, what is the best way to go for a slow build? I feel like the core is okay for that. Obviously, Companion works okay there too. Ignition. We could just slap Micro Dave, and that could be our pivot, like we just Ignition Core. We Micro Dave core it for a little while. And honestly, that's probably really strong. It's probably really, really strong. But like Armored Core, the fact that you can pick this after you know if you found duct tape or not is really nice. Like, that's kind of nice. Man, this is tough. This is such a pivotal choice. Companion Core obviously makes sense with like the catfish of it all too. I'm gonna just go with the core, you know? I've always liked this one. Okay, what do I do though? Do I just say screw it and like juice that sucker to the moon? Because 50 damage is a lot for day 2. That is just a high number for day 2. This is a level 2 Vanessa. I think that's accurate now. Someone told me it's accurate now. We'll see. Are they level 2? They're level 2. I look like I'm level 2 almost. Ooh. That's not like an ooh, I'm scared. Oh, I messed up my positioning. ooh, I see why they had a good day 1 and not a good day 2. They did not get too much stronger between day 1 and day 2, it seems. 'Tis a shame, but not for me. Whenever you slow, this gains 2 burn for the fight. It's... See fight, take fight, especially because JJ is such a broad pool. Dually. I'm dually, and I'm dually with a little bit of scaling. We're going to want to... I didn't mean to sell that one, but okay. Do a little bit of this. I'm not sure about the Hoover Bike Hooligan. I'm not sure about it, and since I'm not sure about it, I'm just going to fight the Apprentice. Because we took bonus XP, so we don't need to be too bent out of shape. We don't need to be too scared. Yeah, Catfish is doing... We're squandering our catfish ability.
Please, don't tell Master about this.
Not a sentence I should say online. Alright. And we got the XP, so there we go. Didn't even really matter too much that we didn't fight Scout Trooper. We could Mandala the Hammlet, but I think I'd rather fish for one of the... Okay. One of the multiple ways to increase your slow. Okay, thank you.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Is this still, bugged? It's... I thought they would have fixed that. Alright, this might actually be my win condition. Or it's pretty clearly my win condition. I kind of want to save Barricade for either Chem Snail.
That's a bargain. Well,
You know what? Sure. Either Chem Snail or Spider. Chem Snail gains targets. Upgrade a bronze. Could get a little bit of upgrade there. Wait, is Barricade the one that... One of them still gains the slow. And it's Barricade. Barricade still gains slow on upgrade for some reason, like, for passing it on. Chariot no longer does. The Barricade does. Okay. I am poor, and weapons are not really of the highest relevance to me right now. Yeah, I'm going to save that. I don't love my board here, especially not against the dually who's winning. Rocket launcher, gee, I wonder why they're winning. Yeah, rocket launcher, pulse rifle, buff the weaponized core, which this and the weapons of the right gain 20 damage, which is basically shark claws. And we all know that shark claws are too strong. Well, most of us know. I guess maybe considering it stayed the same this patch, maybe the devs don't know. So yeah, that's shark claws now. Venomander, new. Okay.
If you have to ask the price.
We're gonna fish for. It's not bad.
Buyer's remorse never.
Not bad at
Be
all.
remorseless.
Sorry, Catfish. Keep getting screwed over. Curio. Man, these shops are awkward. Okay. Hellbilly, textiles got buffed. You might be a little bit scarier. Boiler and Brawler, Bathroom Brawler has, multi-tool. Also has time to tinker if we do find a pylon. Or something like that. We're gonna get a handful of slows here. Which does a lot for us. That's 18 burn on the Fireflies.
You're tougher hard than you
I don't
look.
know. Is that our win condition? We throw that over on the right side of the core? Perhaps we shall. Perhaps we shall. Crit chance. First time you use an item, haste to burn item. Use a large item, slow 2 items for 3 seconds. A guy could dream. Fall below half health, shield equal to 2 times the poison on your enemy. Maybe, but I think that quick ignition makes sense for us.
I'm proud of you.
Slow item. That's the guy. Okay, so it's a little bit weird because you're bronze, but I'm going to do this anyways and regret it later. Gains targets on upgrade now. Valpak.
Mart's owner is the ultimate businessman.
When an
Take the
adjacent
deal.
item burns, charges a second, haste 2 items for a second. You know, we still could. We could. Nope.
Buying
Not feeling it.
things is the whole point of
Oof.
everything.
Oof, 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 oof. It's a calcinator, Mac, I bet. We shall see.
Do this. Death laughs at us both.
Wow. Wow. We're dead? That is a small calc. That being said, the Fire Cloud is still doing 40, so, like, nothing really matters here, man.
The lesson you learned today.
Ay.
Century ago.
We're gonna see. You're gonna see this a lot unless they hotfix it. You're gonna see it a lot because it was already one of the best things to do on Mac, and they actually made it better.
Welcome in.
So,
hon. What can I get you?
Not right now. On the atomic clock, your weapons gain 10 damage per fight when you slow charge this too.
I used to offer a
What
free
if?
ride home.
Oh my god,
People thought it was weird.
Dragon, well, no. What if that's the play? Friends, there are definitely friends we want upgrades to. Chem Snail is chief among them. Chief Amogus. I do want a spider. Probably. Alright, Trash Town Mayor. So this is going to be here to buff up the Dragon Whelp, which is going to be gaining, I guess, some damage from the weak point detector. That's the idea. So it's going to burn equal to its damage from the weak point detector. That's the weird dream.
Outrageous!
Not the fastest thing in the
I'm an
world.
elected official.
Shielded Brass Knuckles. We could go for a tool hoping that we just happen to get this, but I just don't think that makes sense. Boom. 10 burn just like that. Bada bing, bada boom.
People first, profit 10.
I don't think so right now. I don't think we're playing that yet. Firebug. Not right now.
I should lower my prices.
You can upgrade a bronze. I don't actually care too much about these, so I'm gonna go Sylvia.
Lovely this time of year, don't you think?
Let's get the pylon.
Fabulous on you.
Okay, so what's the actual play? Whenever you slow haste an item, slow 2 items. This is not good enough. I think this section is too dreamy. Whenever you slow charge this 2, that should end up going off a lot. Could upgrade the core so that Chem Snail... Yeah, I kind of like that. So when this stuff goes off a lot, which makes the Chem Snail go off a lot. Yeah, that's probably it. Fireflies is actually kind of tempting, too. You can go for this.
Back to the grand cinema walks.
All right.
My fight
We
is
shall
with
see.
you, but if you insist,
Water wheel, lighter. Diveweight's got buffed for whatever reason. There's Zork in it. With the catfish. Oh, restorative catfish. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're doing what I want. Unfortunately, they just have a million regen because they have a restorative catfish that they're Zorking. It's like, so you've gone infinite now. What territory here?
I paint my ship red, but I don't.
Yeah.
use
Like, we applied a good amount of poison, but it's just like... It's like, so? So what? What's it to you? Tox clocks,
I was
thank you.
expecting like 5 seconds ago.
They did change this. Drill is logically, it's good. G-Robot. Okay, cool LEDs. Whenever you use the core, charge this a second. That's okay. Burn it. Burn it all. Burn it all down. This stuff is good. Burn it all down, too. Small items, please.
Step toward good taste. Tell
Slot item for
everyone
3.
you got it
Sure,
here.
whatever. Don't think that's happening. Hit me with this. Whenever you use the core, charge this a second. So, that works well. Okay. So this is without the board-wide slow. That's the thing to keep in mind. This is without the board-wide slow. From the plasma. So this is... It's less explosive, but it is also sustained. This is what naturally will keep happening. So that's not bad. I am going to upgrade the core, I think. I think that's part of my plan here, is getting this sucker down in cooldown. I think that's part of it. We'll mountain pass. You're just an activator. I wish we could get your damage up a little bit more reliably, but I think that the weak point detector just takes up too much freaking space, man. It takes up too much freaking space, man. Does it? Green Wasp, I would say, doesn't need to be here if it wasn't also, like, my only real reliable damage. Venom. Oh, it's a weapon to left now. Give me the skill. Give me the skill. Copperhead did get buffed. I'm just not probably going to play them anyways, though.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
I did not freeze.
If it's not right for you, bring it back.
Satcom. I feel like it makes sense. Every single pig is doing the same thing. This is going to be Tree Pig, who's maybe at the point of the run where they're scaling to the moon now. Yep. Lumbors. The annoying thing is, my build is so bad that I actually might not be fine here. It comes down to the how fast that atlatl scales. It looks like it does not scale well at all. So we're fine. I mean, their board is, like, perma-slowed. We have that going for us, but it's just not enough on its own. We need We need a win condition. And I think that that could come from our enchants. If we get a good enchant on Pylon, that's something. Maybe a good enchant on the core. Okay, pull, that's potentially really good. There's only so many. There's only so many things here. Okay. Yes, I know there's this. Okay, we like this. 2 seconds of haste, that makes a big difference. All right. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, 10 damage, sure.
For your size.
Weapon skills, slow skills. There we go.
You have come to the law.
Of course. Of course. When we get this, it's freaking silver, the lowest possible level. That was my win condition. Truthfully, I think we beat the Corsair. As delusional as that sounds. Okay, well that's not good. Because now we actually do ramp a little bit, and it doesn't take up a whole board slot. So there's that. Yeah. It is indeed going to be close. I did suspect it would be close. I just hoped it wouldn't be this close. Look at the lighthouse. That's a quick way to make this an actual board. Boo. All right. Weapons, not extremely interesting to me. Like, we could get a Hammlet upgrade, but that's about it. I don't really feel the need to reroll here. The other stuff just was less exciting. Pearl, 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 pearl. You could give me an out. You could give me an out. You could give me an out. This is like almost a weatherglass board, actually, but I don't. I not right now. Not right now. Huh.
That looks like
It's worth clicking for sure. How can I scale you faster without using the garbage thing? Because, like, dropping this is rough. I'm gonna be going blep, 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 though. So, like, that's pretty good. Good slows. I think this is what we try. Your other slow items have an extra slow one item. This slows, this slows. I think we put all of the things that do the slow on the right, except for Hammlet, who's we need our fast triggers over here. Fast triggers over here. This is fine-ish. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's all awkward. I really feel like if we could get a gold version of this slow to damage skill, is this Calciner? Wow, we Bazaar players are crazy. How do they come up with this stuff? Oh yeah, the internet. And everybody else playing it. That's why. Oh my god, silly me, silly me, silly me! Okay. Hit me with Finn's big bite. Give me that.
Our bodies are just containers for
We will go to Kina. There's some good stuff there for us.
Leave with big bargains. You're
It
not
ain't it.
ready to accept the
All right, level 10 enchant is going to be crucial. Hello. Hello. It's the good slow damage payoff card. I mean, if I get that, I just win. Like, it takes a little bit, but the number's actually getting somewhere. It's getting somewhere like this. And they have the perma slow. It just takes a little too long. Alrighty. We'll just see what the enchants are, I guess,
Any good
before we
fights lately?
make our board.
Well, hey, when you carry
plan.
my weapon, I fight alongside you.
Because we are about to get an enchant. Is there anything at bronze we want upgraded? I'm going to regret that. I mean, if I can't, I guess I'll upgrade the green wasp because I don't really feel like I need to go to Kev. The shield could be good, but let's just do this just in case.
Come on.
All right, what's the enchant? Obsidian. Okay. Okay. First of all, what does Pylon do? Let me. Whenever you slow, do 30 damage. I mean, that's kind of funny. But, you know what? I think it might be that. It might be that. It honestly might just not be Pylon, now that I think about it. Like, frankly, it's probably just this. Yeah, this is probably the build. All right, we just went to the moon. We just went to the moon. We got Dianasaur, Nanobot, DJ Robot. I mean, okay. How dare you? So these are both slow 2 targets. So maybe... I feel like I like the cool LEDs maybe on the left. After all. Just don't look at me. We don't need that either. Pylon is really interesting, though. Like, it's obviously strong. But does it matter? Is it Nufu, please.
Full of noise. You must
Oh, sure, we'll just take that. Yeah, I'll just take that. I'm not gonna say no to that. Hold up. I feel like if we got incense, I feel like that's maybe a sign to drop the core at that point. Okay. Hold on one moment here. Sorry, I just had to just do that real quick. Grandmaster, yes please. Oh. Did I just... Yeah, no, okay, it's on. Interesting. I don't know what to say. I am poor. Whenever you use the core slow is the only reason to click that, but we could find that here too.
see you in the long time.
Honestly, we do just kind of want Net Launcher now.
You are a very slow learner. Wonderful.
Okay. Like, we could do this. That's the other thing. The other thing would be this. And it's probably the answer, but like part of me wants to keep my sweet baby boy, the core in, you know? Yeah, it's just better. It's just better. At least we got Chem Snail in. Hey, that's new stuff. God dang it. This Joker.
Well, I guess patience isn't everything.
So this is all we're going to see past day 10, right? Probably. Nope, thank you. Can always sell the core if we need to. We can do that now. I think we kind of just want a little bit of HP. The high roll is there, but this is Arkin. That's 3 XP.
Is this creature challenged?
That's 3 XP. It's too much to say no to. The thing about the core that's nice is it does give us a faster start. If we had the core and the pylon. Okay. Sure thing, man. Just give me the health. Okay.
To trust the shrouded
Give me the XP. We gotta climb a hill, man.
they build.
Okay. Alright, Berserk Angel. What do we got? We got Fiery Solar Farm. Alright, yeah, I mean, yeah. Some good stuff. But they also have Diamond Fangs. But they're probably not going to be getting there, unfortunately. Okay. Those slows are painful, but we're fine. At level 13, what do we upgrade? I don't think it needs to be this. Battery could start us faster. That's kind of interesting, I guess. If it's the, it could be the core. It could be. Goes to 4.9. Hina, if you give me a scrap metal. No. I don't really care about that getting more seconds of slow right now. Ugh. We could do like this. Hell, we could do like that. And upgrade it. Could upgrade the Amber, obviously. Like, these get more targets. It's a tough choice, man. Tough choice. This would go down to 3.9, which gives us a cleaner start. I think that we do that. I think a cleaner start is actually just what we're looking for. So pylon goes, but then the core goes. Yeah, I think we like that fine. I can say no to Volcus. But yeah, 3.9. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be just gonna be a lot faster. Okay. Oh, interesting. Sure. Whenever you still have poison for 5, sure. Just add it to the pile. Followed by a monster ranch, hopefully CDR. Yeah, let's do the full shebang. .6 core. Wow. That's pretty good. We could put the femur on the right, too. I guess I didn't... Okay. Calcinator. Sure. Just a guy doing the thing. Just a guy doing the thing. I'm doing the thing, too, though. I can't deny. Here. Curio. Sure. We'll go to an extra second of haste on there. Why not?
Waiting for you.
Wait, did it go?
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
I don't know if it went. Sure. What do we got here? Yes, please. Yes, please. You can stay there. That's fine. Let's, you know what? Let's give an extra slow.
While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
And then I think Hammlet should be going more times. So, like, this is beneficial. And then, for the love of God, just give me health. Just give me health. Just give me HP. We're gonna go diamond.
Training, your potential will remain potential.
Extra 25% crit chance on those, but it could get messed up. Your items have 75% crit chance when you use an item. All your items. No, fine. When I fall below half, I'll double my crit chance. Sure. We actually. So there is obviously the high roll of assault focus, which is whenever any non-weapon is used, slow it, which is obviously good. But this is honestly just as much of a high roll potentially. That starts us so fast if we got that. Okay. Goldie.
Of course, the
What do
treasure's
we want
real.
here?
But don't touch it.
Honestly, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna do it right now though.
Lux warm.
If I had a lot of ammo, plasma grenade actually could end up being really, really good there. Grandmaster, we like that. Okay, so now if we fall below half health, this has a 100% crit chance. But I think I want to just slap this on here anyways, because let's be honest, it's more important than the other crap. All right. What do you got? What do you got? I was half expecting it to be Calcinator. toxic powder keg is terrifying, actually. For somebody else. Did we die and get our enchant? We just found toxic, didn't we? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. I don't want to take the shield. It goes away. I don't really want to go for gumballs. Okay, fine. Whatever. Sure. Lord of the Waste, why not? I don't think I take your skill. I think it helps the enemy more than me. Would we take Pendulum?
Your strength is beautiful.
Doesn't matter. Upgrade. So the logical call is the Amber. It's those 3 targets. You know, we could find the guy. Could find a pylon that we couldn't afford anyways. Yeah, let's actually go for a robotics factory. Also nerfed, by the way, just in case you're curious. Ugh. I was hoping for, like, net launcher. Irradiated? But spelled that way? Or dediated? Dualtron, DJ robots. Okay. It's all the bugs. You know what, the thing is, though? They got a pretty slow start now. Goodbye. I mean, they had a slow start already, but... Freeze 3 items instead of 4. Slow 2 items instead of 3 is what it would be at. Haste 4 items instead of 5 is what it would be at. So all of those are nerfed. On top of the fact that, honestly, their DJ robot isn't by their Firefly anyways, so they don't know how to position it correctly regardless. So, like, it is what it is. They probably don't even know that anything got changed, you know? Because the way that the patches are not really, like, announced. Give the regen. Nothing really matters here. We have big numbers, but we already have that. Like, Void Golem kills us if it hits my femur. We're leveling up anyways. We're leveling up anyways. Let's just do this for fun. And by fun, I mean let's... Okay. The core is dead. That's fine. That's a bonus. Cool. No. Poison is the only thing I have here.
To my lectures about poison.
Whenever you poison your items, gain 2% crit. You know... I'm trying to think of what the other stuff would be. Like, Poison Freeze is the only other logical thing I could think of that would be good. This could make the difference if we're not under half yet, you know? Give exactly 1 weapon? Nope. There's that. I was asking for it. Extra target whenever we use one of these for the first time. Followed by 1,700 shield, because this is hopefully our last fight. I wonder what you're calcinating doing. Well, you know, you could also be doing the Big Bone Bonk Club, which I am doing as well. Oh, Staff of the Moose shenanigans. That's terrifying. 2 ritual daggers? I'm dead. I'm dead. We need to go now. Okay. I thought they had more ammo in the invuln potion, which actually would have done me in. Decided stupid. How do you win as dually? B Mac. Honestly, the new core helped. I think the new core helped a decent amount there. That was actually kind of good. Obviously, we high rolled in getting the femur while we were on the slow run. And then we high rolled a little bit by getting the femur again 2 times. But I would also say through the huge majority of the mid game, we were low rolling. Like, honestly, through the mid game, I was low rolling like a son of a gun. This was a crazy out. That was such a wild off ramp. Wait. Wait! Is that Hamlet's first victory? Wait a minute. Is that Hamlet's first victory? I forgot. I don't think I've ever won with Hamlet on the board at the end. This is a historic moment. Not only that, he was playing. Hamlet was playing. This is episode 183. Hamlet. Bazaar 183. The time where Hamlet finally shines. Lens is interesting. Hiccup now, and I could see playing it. They did buff Power Sander. I don't know if it's playable still. Like, maybe had a good enchant. Dualtron is going to be harder to get a victory on now. Satcom is like, I don't know. I'm tempted to put that in the flex slot, to be honest. The loot/flex items. Light bulb. Forklift still not reworked. Hacksaw not reworked. Those are going to need reworks before I do them. Claw arm, I unchecked it because it's in the unlisted one video I had way before. Coolant is such a good item that I'm shocked it's not on a final board either. Crane. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Crane's really good. Defense Matrix is kind of new. Blast Doors makes sense. Brick Buddy makes sense because those are just early game items that fall off. Clarence, they said they buffed them last patch, but they didn't. All right. What are we at? 86 out of 108% complete. Or wait, 186 out of 108. It's not percentage. Completion. Pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. That is a lot of progress there for old Dooley. Yeah, what else? Capacitor. Yeah, capacitor. Capacitor, to me, when I see capacitor, light bulb, lens, cooling fan. When I see all those, what do I see? I see railgun. We have to do a railgun run. At some point, we need to find a railgun run and just take all of those items. Hell, even maybe like remote control. Yeah, maybe remote control could work. Frankly, remote control could work on a Dualtron run with Dualtron mainframe. That'd be the dream. Dualtron mainframe turns Dualtron into a core. Remote control automatically uses your core. Kind of a sneaky little thing. Is it good? Eh. But it's a way that I could use all 3 of those items at the same time that I don't have wins with. But, you know, Z-Shield, I feel like I don't think that I'll have too difficult of a time getting a Shield victory as well. Probably. Maybe with Bunker, though. I think that probably got nerfed with the other multicast items. Bunker, let me check. Bunker wasn't nerfed with the shipwreck and stuff? Bunker was not nerfed with the shipwreck and Companion Factory. What, Companion Factory? What am I? Companion Core Factory. Robotics Factory. Robotics Factory and Shipwreck got nerfed in the way that we talked about before, which was that at Gold, it gives a +2 second cooldown to all of your friends, and at Diamond, it gives a +1. So, like, it's a penalty that gets reduced. Yeah, I mean, are they playable? Yeah, I mean, my thought would be that it would go from, like, 1 second nerf to 0 at Diamond, but I get how that's kind of clunky. Hell, like, it could honestly open them up to being available at Silver. Maybe. If you did it right. Like, maybe. I don't know. Like, 2-1-0. But it gives them a way to actually dial in the balance on them, and I think that that's great. Because it could also just change to, like, you know, 1 1 second to 0.5 seconds if it feels like they need to. But Robotics Factory was, Toby mentioned, one of the design leads, mentioned that Robotics Factory was the highest win rate item last patch. And that's not surprising. It was the highest win rate item in the late game last patch. Not surprising at all. So it needed a smacking. Shipwreck as well. And I gotta be honest, on the right builds, I bet you they're still incredible. Like, is it going to slow down your Dino insta-kill wombo combo? Yeah, a little bit. But it's not going to hit that build nearly as much as it would hit something like bugs. It destroys Robotics Factory bugs a decent amount because you really care about your cooldowns on that one. But something like a Mamasaur taking advantage of a Robotics Factory, it's not going to be hit as much because it's hitting less items. I think it's a good thing, and it's less just like, let me spam a bunch of small stuff twice as fast all the time, bada bing, bada boom style. I think it's going to be good. We'll have to see. Is it too much? I don't think so. I think that they're still going to be really good in certain situations. But there is now a dial to balance them that isn't just the +1/+2 multicast shenanigans. Alas, though, that is that. That's going to do it for today for the Bazaar. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for more Bazaar every single day. As long as you guys continue to support it, likes, comments, all that stuff. Very important to keeping the channel alive. I mean, I guess the series alive. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.